before we head in there and take a look around, we want to share with you some of the exciting development that took place in 2011. The CityView area has really been the epicenter for commercial development over the past several years. But some lesser known areas of town also saw some significant investments that helped make 2011 such a successful year.
One couldn't travel through Richland in 2011 and not notice the sights and sounds of economic development. But what factors made our area so competitive for new development while other cities throughout the nation are stuck in an economic downturn?
Part of that was stimulus funding, and we looked well after the Great Recession hit in 2008. But a lot of it's just the general strength of the community and how diversified we are and all the different things that we do in our economy beyond Hanford.
Another key to our success has been the strong partnership we have formed with the City of Kennewick. The economic development offices of both cities work together and use a regional approach to recruit retail development. Staff has learned that retailers don't care which city their store is built in, they just want to find the right location. In the competitive world of economic development, this joint effort changes our region's message to the retailer because it becomes less about us and more about them. In Richland, this success can be seen in the CityView area. In February, Gold's Gym opened their brand new $7.9 million fitness center, Bob's Burgers and Brew opened a new $1 million restaurant, and in the spring, Sterling's will open a new $660,000 restaurant. These are big developments for the city because we receive almost 1% of the construction costs on all new development, and for every $1,000 in property value, the city receives $3 in property tax. In addition, Bob's and Sterling's will generate a lot of sales tax revenue beyond the building expense. And while our CityView area is thriving, commercial development wasn't the only success story in 2011. While working closely with City Council and staff, the Business and Economic Development Division carefully negotiated the sale of city property in an effort to increase and diversify the city's tax base.
The city of Richland is unique in that it has a lot of land assets. Normally, most cities don't have a bunch of land, but the way the city was formed, as well as early decisions made by early councils, we have a lot. So we fund a lot of our economic development activities through land sale proceeds. And the Horn Rapids Industrial Park and the Horn Rapids Business Center, which are both at the north end of town, are kind of our main sources of income for economic development.
The City of Richland uses land sale proceeds to develop the infrastructure needed to help recruit new businesses to our area. One area that could see some significant growth over the next several years is the Tri-Cities Research District. The City of Richland has been working hard with several partners to market the Research District as the high-tech center of Washington and a great location for private companies to come in, build their buildings, and conduct research alongside Pacific Northwest National Laboratory, Washington State University, and the already 7,000 workers at the Research District.
2011 was really the year that we saw that massive investment. We saw $20 million in new buildings, most of those by one developer, the Innovation Center at Tri-Cities Research District, who has very big plans for the rest of the investments they want to make, and this is really just a starting point for them.
We've already seen a steady 1 to 3% increase in economic development every year since the mid-1990s. That is a very long streak, and it shows our economy hasn't exploded, but it also hasn't crashed. 2011 was a very successful year for the City of Richland, and staff is certain they have set themselves up for an equally prosperous 2012.
I think 2012 will be a good year. October of 2011 was supposed to be the end of our world. That's when the stimulus money ran out. That's when all these people would get laid off and go away, and our economy would collapse on itself. And really, that's not what we're seeing. We're still seeing this very strong employment. We've seen our other industries that did actually get hit during the recession are starting to build back up. So yeah, I'm thinking 2012 is going to be another good year. In 2011, we also took the lead in launching the regional Tri-Cities Business Builder webpage. The TriCitiesBusinessBuilder.com web portal brings all of our community's resource providers to your business to help answer common questions for any business at any stage. In addition, sales tax revenue was at an all-time high, and our hotels were packed. Some exciting projects in 2012 include continuing to work towards a broadband utility and the Wine Science Center, so stay tuned.